Woolen thread is a refined material used at the tailoring machine to craft some equipment like the Desert Defender shirt and the Desert Defender pants. To obtain it, you have to interact with the tailoring machine. Here you will find its recipe that will require 3 Yakmel hairs and 1 plant fiber to craft it. Speaking about the Yakmel hair, before you will be able to farm it, you have to craft at the work table any weapon like the stone sword. Next, around your workshop you will find several animals called the wild Yakmels you need to defeat. Doing so will allow you to find the raw material you came for. For the second method, reach the Wandering Epsilon store located slightly to the top right side from your workshop. Here you will be able to buy up to 5 Yakmel hairs each day for a price of 4 gold each. The most efficient way to obtain the Yakmel hair is through the husbandry activity. To do so, reach the central part of the Sandrock city, where you have to enter inside the construction junction. In the right corner of this building you have to interact with the table. This will allow you to access the base building menu. Here you need to enter inside the structures tab, from where then you need to build a barn. Next, to the top right side from your workshop you have to reach the ranch store. Here you need to buy up to 4 Yakmels. Now go back to your workshop, enter inside the barn and add some food in the food tank. Every day now you will need to pet the Yakmels, correct their manure and refill the food. After a while they will become adults, and in the main building of this structure you will be able to collect daily resources. To be precise, you will obtain this way a lot of Yakmel hair and Yakmel milk. Speaking about the plant fiber, that is the second ingredient of this recipe. In order to farm the plant fiber early game, you will need a stone axe. Next, use it in order to chop down the plants you will find around your workshop. Biggest part of the plants will reward you with a good amount of plant fibers plus some other ingredients. You also can obtain this material by gathering the smaller plants like the oregano and the sunberries. Also, by gathering the wood piles you can obtain the plant fiber as well. But this method is less efficient compared to the previous. If you will find a tumbleweed and you will run through it, you will be able to damage it. Doing so didn't cost any stamina, and at the end you will receive some wood or plant fiber. For the most efficient way to obtain this raw material, you have to progress in the storyline until you will repair the hydrogel. The next day you will receive a mail from Zeke that has a blueprint of the basic planting kit. By accepting it, you will start a quest called The Grass is Greener. To complete it, you have to use your work table in order to craft a basic planting kit. Next, the quest will ask you to reach Zeke and speak with him in order to be introduced to the farming. Immediately after, in the top left corner of the city, you will be able to enter inside the moisture farm and use the cash desk inside, from where you will need to buy the rose willow and wheat seeds. Also, you will need some straw and fertilizer. Next, visit the water world, located in the top left side of the oasis of the city, from where now you'll be able to buy more seeds, fertilizer, straw and even some water. Now that you have everything, go back to your workshop and use the basic planting kit. Using some straw, you'll be able to create the planting tiles. Inside those now, you'll be able to plant the rose willow and the wheat seeds you bought previously. Don't forget to water them and add some fertilizer. Now is left only to wait a few days until they will grow up. Once this will happen, they will have a shining aura around them. If you will approach them with the farming tool opened, you will be able to use the harvest interaction. From the rose willow you will obtain on average 20 plant fibers, while from the wheat you will obtain mostly some wheat, but also around 2 plant fibers as well. Farming is the best way to obtain the plant fiber because it don't use any stamina, and also you will obtain a huge amount of them passively if you will plant the rose willows.